Let me speak to you directly for a moment. When something goes wrong, someone disrespects you, a plan falls apart, life refuses to cooperate, what happens inside you? Not what you show, not what you say, but your attitude in that exact moment. Because that reaction says more about your intelligence than your education, your vocabulary, or any test score ever could. Only a tiny fraction of people have these habits, and they might be the key to unlocking your potential. Not loud habits, not obvious ones, but quiet patterns of thought that shape how you experience life. Psychologists have spent decades studying what truly separates people, not in talent, but in how their minds work. And in the next minute, I'll reveal the hidden habits that quietly set certain people apart. Today, we're counting down 10 habits most people overlook, and number 5 will change how you see yourself. We'll start with a quick self-check so you can see which habits you already have. And stay until the end, because I'll share a simple way to develop the most elusive trait on this list. Habit 1. They notice their own reactions. Most people live on autopilot. They react before they think, feel before they understand. Highly intelligent people notice their reactions as they happen. Anger rises and they see it. Defensiveness appears and they catch it. Anxiety tightens the chest and they observe it. This awareness doesn't remove emotion, it creates distance from it, and distance creates choice. Habit 2. They question their first thought. The first story your mind tells is rarely the most accurate. Most people believe it instantly. They disrespected me. This always happens to me. I know exactly what this means. Intelligent people pause and ask, is this the only explanation? That single question weakens emotional reflexes and opens the door to clarity. Habit 3, they don't blame others for their emotions. Have you noticed how easily people are disturbed? A careless word, a small insult, someone cutting them off in traffic, and suddenly anger takes control. Most people believe others cause their emotions. Highly intelligent people see something deeper. Anger is not out there. It is the tightening of the heart against reality. People behave unpredictably. They disappoint, frustrate, betray, misunderstand. That is their role. But intelligent people ask a different question. Must I suffer because of it? Habit 4. They pause before reacting. Most people react instantly. Words, judgments, defenses. Intelligent people pause. That pause may only last a second, but in that second they reclaim control. Instead of reacting automatically, they ask, is this worth my energy? Often the answer is no. Habit 5. They don't attach their identity to their thoughts. This is where perspective shifts. Highly intelligent people don't say, this is who I am. They say, this is something I'm experiencing. Thoughts come and go. Emotions rise and fall. Beliefs change. By not clinging to identity, they stay flexible. And flexibility is intelligence in motion. Habit 6. They are comfortable with discomfort. Most people rush to escape discomfort through distraction, blame, or avoidance. Intelligent people stay. They sit with confusion, with uncertainty, with emotional tension. They know growth does not happen in comfort. It happens where resistance dissolves. Habit 7. They don't need to win every interaction. Many people treat conversation like competition. Intelligent people don't. They don't correct every mistake. They don't chase validation. They don't fight every battle. Not because they are weak, but because they value peace more than ego. Habit 8. They are comfortable with silence. Silence makes most people uncomfortable. They rush to fill it with noise, explanations, or unnecessary words. Intelligent people use silence. They listen. They observe. They let others reveal themselves. They understand that silence often communicates more than speech. Habit 9. They accept reality quickly. Pain is unavoidable. Suffering is optional. Most suffering comes from arguing with what is. Intelligent people feel disappointment, but they don't cling to it. They don't wish reality were different. They ask, given what is, what's the smartest response now? Acceptance is not weakness. It is clarity. Habit 10, they take responsibility for their inner world. This is the rarest habit of all. Highly intelligent people stop saying, "You made me feel this way." They say, "Something in me reacted." They understand they cannot control events, but they can control interpretation. And interpretation shapes experience. This is where freedom begins. Intelligence isn't loud. It doesn't seek attention. It doesn't need validation. It reveals itself quietly in how you pause, in how you respond, in how you relate to your own mind. If you recognized yourself in some of these habits, that's not accidental. And if you didn't, that awareness is the first step. Because the most intelligent habit of all is this: you can change how you relate to your thoughts, and when you do, everything changes. If you like the video, subscribe, like, and share.